Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra and you are watching Studio Fix, the series where I tackle teeny tiny apartments under 500 square feet and show you how to make them beautiful, stylish, and organized.
You got a makeover to do, so.
Wow, that looks stunning.
Oh my God.
Let's get started. Is anyone ready to focus?
Wow.
Or?
We're ready. It's rolling, baby.
It's a rolling baby. Loved it.
Take it to the next level.
You loved it.
Yeah, like take it up and up.
No. You're rolling, baby. Your face. Okay, so today we are making over Sina's studio apartment. I know you guys love the Studio Fix series, more where these came from, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. A reminder that if you are looking for a last-minute Christmas gift, you can pre-order my book right now, or if you've already pre-ordered it, you can fill out the form linked in the description box below to get a video from me so you can give it to your friends and family and let them know you pre-ordered them a copy for the holiday season. If you haven't yet ordered my book, all the links and details are down below. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. This is so exciting.
Oh, I'm so glad. It's so nice to meet you. I guess I'll first ask when you moved into your space and what you love about it and what's like not working for you.
It's a great place. I really like it. I've been here for 6 years. Just how spacious it feels, even though it is a studio.
That's a long time. I feel like that's just a testament to how much you love the space.
So I am a teacher. I've been teaching for over 10 years, but over the last few years, I've taken over the library program.
I noticed you had a lot of books, so that makes sense.
Yes, I think the books came first, and then
Yeah.
because of the pandemic over the last 2 years, I had to work from home. I have a small workspace.
I thought this was a really great idea, I have to say. I saw this in your submission video.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. My TV is on the desk, but it doesn't give me a lot of desk space. And then my friend tried to mount the TV for me, but I'm not sure if the walls might have been too thin.
I feel like you've done such a great job in terms of the layout. Like you have your bed, your sofa at the end of the bed facing the television. Let's talk about your inspo. I noticed there was a lot of blue mixed into your inspo, a lot of kind of like rustic, but also modern elements. I know you also have blue in your space already. Tell me about that color and why you're drawn to it.
I have always wanted to live in Prince Edward Island. I think that was a dream of mine for so long. I love the nautical beachside homes, but I think I really just love the blue. It keeps me calm. And my friend and I actually painted this just last spring.
I love the color, and I think we could continue that in your space if you'd be up for that. I think it would just be fun to use that color and just elevate it even more.
Because it's a small space, I've really gone for a minimalist, organized look. I feel like it's missing those elements of coziness. I think I posted a few bookshelves with ladders.
Yes.
Maybe that's my Beauty and the Beast fantasy.
I feel like we need to have a moment for your books because right now, I think your Billy bookcase is flipped on its side, right?
It is.
Which is a great solution, but it's like they're just kind of hidden away. And I feel like they should just be on display.
They are my little pride and joy.
Is there anything that you'd like me to incorporate into the design in terms of furniture? Or like, can we just start with a total blank slate?
Most of this furniture I bought 6 years ago.
Okay.
I mentioned I am a librarian, and on a school budget, we can always take a new couch or furniture. So anything that you would like to remove from here, I'll just take it to school, and I know the kids will love it.
Okay, I love that. That's so fun. Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
I feel like I have a really clear vision, and I'm like really excited about it.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited about it.
Okay, so I'll see you on reveal day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Take care.
So here's what I learned about Sina's space. First off, I love the blue accent wall that she has painted on that back wall. I think it's a really beautiful blue color. She just painted it, so I really want to lean into that and keep that on the wall. Sina's space is functional. The layout actually is so good, but there's a couple things that are just missing from this space, and I really feel like we can make this even more comfy and homey with just a couple changes. I really love Sina's inspo. It's very much inspired by Studio McGee's style, and Studio McGee's style is so interesting because it's kind of a blend of a few different styles. It's classic, traditional, modern, rustic, but it doesn't feel, you know, farmhousey. It just feels like timeless. And that's really what I'm gonna lean into for Sina's space. Sina also has this desk in this little alcove, and at first, I really wanted to turn this little nook into a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf, build it in, but then I realized actually there's nowhere to put her television if we do that, and not a functional space to put her desk. So I think we need to keep this as a desk nook, but I want to elevate this desk nook a lot. I want to add wallpaper. I want to build in an arch, so we actually make this alcove like a little arch situation. This needs to be renter friendly, so I'm gonna have to consult with Graham on how we can make that happen. I want to keep Sina's desk where it is. There's holes in the walls right now. We got to fix that and mount her television properly. One thing I know for sure is I want to make her books more of a focal point. Right now she has the IKEA Billy bookcase, but on its side, and all her books are stacked up. I guess it works functionally for her, but it's not really putting those books on display, and she is a book lover. So I really want to make a moment out of the books. I'm thinking of putting 2 on the back wall beside her bed, and then I want to play with materials. I want to get her all new furniture. So I'm thinking this beautiful bed frame is kind of rustic feeling. Then I want to juxtapose that with really warm textiles like this velvet chair, a vintage inspired rug, and lots of dark wood walnut finishes in the furniture. Okay, so that's my plan. I'm gonna get prepping. Hey guys, it is prep day. We are at Sina's with all of our stuff. It's like Christmas morning every week for us. Elena and I are gonna start unboxing stuff, and then we're gonna get started with the makeover. Look how long this is. An invisible string. Oh,
That's visible.
Okay, so now that we've unpacked everything, it's time to make this little alcove come to life. By now you guys know that I am arching it, adding peel and stick wallpaper, making it like the cutest little nook ever. I've had a vision.
This is so beautiful.
So I'm really excited to see it come to life. So the first thing we're gonna do is hang some peel and stick wallpaper. This wallpaper is by an ED, Ellen DeGeneres, in collaboration with Chasing Paper, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while. You can come in, it's okay. Chasing Paper is a company I've used and loved for so long. They have amazing peel and stick wallpaper options, and this one is no exception. This is the wallpaper. How gorgeous. It looks like fabric. It's so cool. You ready, Graham?
Another day, another wallpaper.
Graham hates when we wallpaper. So we are taking down this light to give us more room to work in this arch with the peel and stick wallpaper. We're gonna put the light up later on in the makeover. For the wallpaper, we are starting with our laser level. This is gonna give you the most precise wallpaper hanging possible. We want to make sure that the design of this wallpaper is centered. That's why we're putting the laser level in the center. And we're going to do 2 panels on each side of that laser level so that the design is perfectly centered.
Is that?
Yep, that's great.
That's lining up?
Yeah, and it looks really good. See all the little lines that look like texture, it looks like fabric? Those are totally hiding the seam, which is so great. Because this nook has inside corners and we need to wrap the wallpaper around, it makes it a little tricky to hang. So we are using that same trick that we did in Marina's to create this perfect seam. We are overlapping one piece of wallpaper and cutting into both pieces with a utility knife. We're removing the back piece, and this way we're creating our own perfect seam. We're not going directly in the corner with the wallpaper. We want to make the seam a little less noticeable, so we're starting it about 1 inch away from that corner.
I'm gonna put it crispy.
We're repeating on the other side, and we're even wallpapering the ceiling. Oh my God, it stuck to me. Ow, I almost stuck to my hair. Is there a chunk of my hair in there?
Ooh, this shot is beauty. Ooh. You look like Wednesday Addams right now.
I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands.
So now it's time to move on to the arch. I'm really excited about this because I've seen a lot of people arch their door frames, but it's more of a permanent thing. They're like drywalling it in so it looks completely seamless. This is more of an approachable take on this common DIY, especially if you have a landlord who is okay with you making more substantial changes in your unit. Graham cut 2 arches out of plywood and used hardboard for the curved arch. He secured the plywood together with 2x4s and attached the hardboard with a brad nailer and some construction adhesive. To make the arch look more like the smooth surrounding walls, he covered the plywood with a thin layer of wood filler to fill in the wood grain and nail holes. He then sanded everything down and primed it with a shellac-based primer. To install it, you'll notice that we attached 2 pieces of wood to the ceiling, and this is what the arch slides onto.
1, 2, 3. Yes!
Wow!
We obviously have to paint it. We were able to match the color of Sina's walls, the existing color on her walls. We're going to caulk it, paint it, and it'll always look like there's an arch here. That is like something else. Where can we do this in my house? That's what I want to know.
And then going into the back and securing the arch to those pieces of wood with 4 screws. We then went in with painter's caulk and filled in the seams, and this is what's gonna make it look like it's part of the wall. Oh!
Right?
Crisp line.
If you wanted to make this more permanent and not have the seams on the side, what you would use is like a drywall mud that would basically make this very permanent. The way we're doing it means that Sina can just cut into those seams, take out the painter's caulk, it's kind of like rubber, remove the screws from the back, and then patch all the holes, and it would be reversible. That's a wrap on day 1. See you guys tomorrow for Makeover Reveal Day. Hey guys, welcome to Reveal Day. It is a gloomy, gloomy day outside, but Carla's got 2 pro lights going. I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna work on the bedroom area. The first thing I'm gonna do is push this bed into place. We built this yesterday. It's from IKEA. So perfect. I picked this frame because it really blends rustic with classic and modern, the exact design style we're going for. Now it's time to move on to the book display. So I really wanted to put her books on display, as I mentioned, in the planning phase. And originally my idea was to do 2 Billy bookcases. So she already had one. I wanted to get another and have them on either side of her bed. But then I was thinking, how do we add in side tables? How do we make this functional? So what we ended up doing is actually cutting the Billy bookcases in half. So kind of the same idea I had, but instead of just having them as bookshelves, we are also converting them into side tables. The original depth of this bookcase is not going to fit beside Sina's bed and allow that closet door to open. So Graham went in with a table saw and cut the cabinet down so that the depth allowed for the closet door to still open. He's painting 2 coats of shellac-based primer and then going in with 3 coats of the same blue paint that Sina had on her wall already. It was really important for me to have these bookcases look like they were built in, which is why we were painting them the same color as that accent wall. So I am putting in this inlaid plug situation so that Sina can easily charge her phone. There's an outlet right here, so it's gonna be really easy to hide this cord. Yes, they're a little taller than your normal side table, but I still wanted to make them functional while also making sure that she had ample storage for her books. I just think it's so funny that I'm doing this in my skirt and my sweater and my ballet flat. That's what's really funny to me. Yeah, I'm gonna screw this in, and then along the edges here, I'm gonna caulk so it looks nice and finished and clean. The books are gonna be covering the cord, and now Sina can easily plug in her phone, have it resting on top of here. It just looks cleaner and there's less cord clutter. Also, I should mention, we are putting custom tops on these. You're probably wondering why they look bad. We're putting custom tops. So now I am adding Sina's books back into these 2 bookcases, coming together and looking like a little library. I'm doing what I always do, rearranging, taking some books from one bookshelf, putting them in the other. The good news here is that Sina has tons of room to fill these shelves even more. Now I'm adding underbed storage for Sina. You can never go wrong with some extra storage, and under the bed is the perfect place for it. Now I'm finishing the arch by painting it the same color as the wall. Also, just a note that paint obviously always dries darker. If you're worried when you put on the first coat that it's not the right color, just keep going and wait until it dries. If you don't know the existing paint color on your wall, fun little tip for you, you can actually take a dime-sized sample using a utility knife, you just scrape it off the wall, and bring that to the hardware store with you, and they will color match it for you. You wanna make sure you have a dime size or bigger. I've made the mistake of going to the store and not having a big enough sample. And obviously, when you get back home, you want to patch that piece of wall with putty and a putty knife, let it dry, paint over it. Do it in an inconspicuous, what's that word? Do it in an inconspicuous space. Like, don't do it like smack dab in the middle of your wall. But yeah, fun fact for you. Next up, I'm hanging curtains. You guys know I don't leave a space very often without hanging some curtains. Someone in the comments actually said, can you decorate with colored curtains or something other than white linen? And it's a chat we've had in the office here at Team AG. So it's coming. It's coming for you guys.
Is there a reason that you choose white linen most of the time? You should tell me.
Linen fabric is just like it looks very expensive to me, probably because it is expensive. It also hangs really nicely. And with linen, it has this kind of like lived in casual look to it that I really love. So that's often why I go for linen fabrics. Sina had the Billy bookcase on its side, which we've now converted into 2 side tables, which is so cool. But I wanted to add even more storage for her. So I brought in this sideboard from Article. Such a beautiful piece, we've never used it before. And if you're looking for more storage or like need to fill an empty space, dressers, sideboards, anything like this with extra storage is great because it's a functional piece, but then you can make the top look cute. Okay, this feels weird here. This needs to be in the living room, I think. Maybe actually what I'll do is I'll place the rug first, and then the sofa, and then move this into place. But it's here for now. It's rug time. Love the color of this rug. I needed to go with a vintage inspired one, and I went back and forth with the size. We have one here that's 8 by 10 or 8 by 12, so it's really big and would kind of fill the whole studio, but I love the idea of just framing out the living room, helping it keep it separate from the bedroom as much as we can. This sofa is from Article. It's such a great size for a studio apartment, but looks like more sophisticated than your average love seat, you know? I have this chair and I'm loving the yellow with the red moment that's happening here. It looks so good. But before I place this, I'm gonna bring the sideboard in now that the rug is down and then just kind of like see where everything is gonna fit into place. Yeah, that looks good. So like bridging the bedroom and the living room. I still don't know where that gorgeous yellow chair is gonna go, but I am placing this coffee table, also from Article. I love how I've kept the layout of Sina's apartment as is, but somehow it just looks bigger in here, and we've added so much storage. It is finally time to complete this nook. I am going to bring the desk in. This is a desk that Sina already had, and I knew we couldn't get rid of it. It's such a great piece, and I mean, just like look at it. It's like basically the same color as the cream in the wallpaper. Like, so perfect. Before you think that this is what the chair is gonna look like, I knew that I wanted a chair with a skirt, very whimsical but classic. So this is an IKEA dining chair, and I'm just gonna put a slip over it. Because Sina doesn't work from home, I have the luxury of doing a more decorative chair. That's why we're not going ergonomic. But this is still really comfy for her to sit on if she needs to. Also, I'm gonna steam it, don't worry. Also, fun fact, I'm like still talking about this. Also, fun fact, you can get custom covers for IKEA chairs like this. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, I finally found a spot for this chair. I wasn't sure about placing it here because I didn't know if the door was gonna open, but I think if I move it, oh, sorry. What happened? Sorry, I pressed my knee weirdly, sorry. Ooh.
Go.
Okay, I finally.
No. Please. You know it's coming.
I finally found a place to put this chair.
Oh no.
Carla, stop.
I didn't even do anything.
To place the chair. I finally, no, I can't do it. I can't. I was a little bit nervous about the door not opening, but it's actually perfect. Sina can still get outside. Yeah, like that. How good does this look? This is from Article. It's the same color as our studio sofa, and I just love it so much. Now it's time to take this painter's tape off. The paint match is so spot on. You can't even tell. It looks like this arch was always part of the wall. I feel like I say this every video, but this is probably one of my most favorite DIYs we've done. So cool. This beautiful light is from ED as well, and I have to say, I feel like I've seen this in one of Studio McGee's designs. It's just so perfect. Okay, hit the lights. So good. Now it is time to hang the television. I think this is so cool that we're utilizing this as an office, but it's also gonna be where Sina's TV is mounted, so she can watch it from the sofa, from her bed, endless possibilities. She did have holes up here. It was in the wall once, but then it fell out. So we're gonna make sure it's secure. And yeah, I love how we're just utilizing all the space here. It is time to make the bed. As always, I wanna make this look as comfy as possible. And I have to say, my bed making skills have really progressed over the years. It's like the coziest thing ever. It feels like you're sleeping in a tent, which is basically the best. Who doesn't want to sleep in a tent? It is always my mission to make these beds look like just the comfiest, coziest places ever. Who doesn't want to sleep in a tent? So I'm adding a duvet and folding it down, and then adding in 2 sleeping pillows and 2 large Euro shams. Now I'm adding in some decorative pillows by ED in collaboration with Low Lie. I love all the texture that's going on here. It looks so cozy. Sina pinned this exact mirror multiple times, so I knew we had to bring it in, and we found a dupe from Bouclair. So now let's tackle the tops for the Billy bookcases / side tables. Graham's cousin actually contacted him, letting him know that his neighbor was throwing out an old mahogany table that was a little worse for wear. So 2 legs were broken off, the table was all scratched, and it was bound for the landfill. Enter Graham, who is repurposing this table to make the tops of the side tables. Graham first removed the tabletops and cut them down to size, which was a little bit larger than the dimensions of the Billy bookcase, which is going to allow for a little bit of an overhang on all 4 sides. They look too red, but honestly, where we ended up with this English chestnut stain, these look like luxe, and I can't believe they came from an old table that was just on its way to the dump. Graham then sealed the tabletops with 3 coats of a satin polyurethane, being sure to sand before the final coat with 220 grit sandpaper. You wanna make sure you're sealing the tops of these because Sina's gonna be putting a glass of water, her phone. They're gonna be like in high traffic area, so sealing them is going to make it so that they're more durable and easy to clean. Graham then mitered a rectangular mahogany base for the bookcases using the same method of preparation as the tabletops. We then attached the mahogany toppers to the bookcases using 4 screws. And now I'm gonna add a couple of side table lights. How cute. To complete this bedroom area, I'm hanging this beautiful print above the bed. This was a HomeSense find, so good. And again, something you definitely see in a Studio McGee space. Now it is time for the finishing touches. I'm adding throw cushions to the sofa and the chair. I'm styling the sideboard with books Sina already had and a decorative link. I'm adding a lamp, a box, and a candle. And then adding a candle to the bedside table and turning on the lights for a soft glow. I'm styling the desk with a lamp, a few books, an art print, an open book, and these cute glasses from HomeSense, and draping a throw blanket over the chair. The time has come to bring Sina in for the reveal. Sina,
Yes.
are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Okay, I want you to walk me through what your space looked like before you open your eyes.
My desk space was limited because I had the TV on it.
Yep.
My bookcase lacked character.
It was on its side.
It also wasn't very accessible to get the books because they were all piled on top of each other. And I think it just limited in coziness.
Yes, and the goal was just to make this a comfy, cozy space for you to come home at the end of the day. Okay,
Thank you.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. This is so beautiful. Wow, I did not imagine this in my head. Wow. I was always such a minimalist and scared of any clutter. I really, really love it.
Oh, I'm so
It's
glad.
so nice. Look at the carpet. Oh, you look such a classy librarian now. Oh, gosh. I love the lights too. Wow. It looks bigger now
Totally.
as well. Come here. This is so beautiful. I can't believe I get to live here. I'll be staying for another 5 to 10 years. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the last video from me for 2022. Happy holidays from all of Team AG. And I will see you guys in the new year. Bye. Love ya. Bye.
Love ya.